Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason. I'm your watch guy today. Today I'm going to be reviewing a Type A Flieger from Escapement Time. You may have seen my video on the Largo Archon 42mm. I released it at Christmas and it was basically the watch that was going to fill my Flieger spot in my collection. It had the heritage, the build quality and the looks. It did come in at an affordable price of $299. I believe it was $299. The video is up around there somewhere for you to watch. A lot of you guys in the comments did mention another brand, another affordable brand, Escapement Time. Today I'm going to be reviewing Escapement Time's Type A Flieger with the NH35 movement. Now this has been sent to me for review. I don't get to keep it. It is going to be moved on to another reviewer after this. So no need for one of those little paid promotions. I'm not getting anything out of this. If you would like to pick one of these up yourself, I've left my affiliate link in the description. I would really appreciate it if you use that. It really does help the channel. Now guys, let me turn this camera around and let's get into this review. So guys, this is the box that the Escapement Time comes in. Very simple. Escapement Time logo on the front there. This has been through a couple of other reviews, I believe, so don't expect this one to be in perfect condition or new out of the box. Let's see what we've got. So this is the Flieger Type A dial. I do believe that they also do a Type B in the same casing, same materials otherwise. So as you can see, that classic Flieger Type A style design. Now this one comes in at £73. That is before you add on the taxes on AliExpress. If you go through the checkout, it'll show you how much it will be on the taxes there. Let's talk about the dimensions of this casing. It is 42.5mm here to here, 12.6mm thick. Lug to lug, it is 50.5mm, so it is slightly over my wearable type of range. The lugs are 20mm, so very accommodating to many strap options. As I did mention, this has got an NH35 movement packed into it. Just unscrew this. It is a hacking and hand winding movement. One downside is we do have a ghost date position on this one. You know, not the biggest deal in the world, but something to be aware of. The casing is built in 316L stainless steel. It has really nice levels of finishing. As you can see, circular brushing on the upper lugs, some nice circular brushing on the bezel, and down the side of the watch here, some nice linear brushing. Very nice finishing on this one. I am actually really impressed with the quality of it. The casing is brushed throughout. The bezel is fixed, and as you can see, the same brushing flows through the entire case design from the bezel to the lugs, which is very nice to see. We have a screw down onion style crown over here. I am a big fan of onion style crowns. As you can see, it's not signed, it's just got a little indent at the end, which is different, I guess. As I mentioned, hand winding movement, hacking movement. Just screw that back in. This crown's very decorative, it goes very well with the casing and the design, and it suits that Flieger style very well also. I think it's very suitable to this watch. We also have a screw down case back. It has this plain emblazoned on the centre and some information around the edge. Escapement Time, made in China, waterproof 300 meters, sapphire crystal, stainless steel, Flieger automatic. One thing to take from that is the really shocking specification of that water resistance. Obviously, screw down crown, screw down case back. It has a 300-meter water resistance. So, yeah, it's a Flieger, so you don't expect that. I mean, it's not something that you're going to complain about, because obviously the more water resistance, the better. But it's just a strange thing to find on a Flieger watch. We have a flat sapphire crystal that finishes off this casing, which completes that 300 meters of water resistance. The dial is very straightforward. It's a Type A Flieger style dial. It is printed throughout onto this deep black dial with nice legible white markings. We have the hour markers in Arabics. We have this minute track that runs around the outer edge of the dial with larger batons at the hour indices. It's also really nice to see this sort of half train track type of design to the minute track. Very nice design to it. Gives an edge to the dial itself. One thing that's very recognisable on these Flieger watches is the triangle design up at the 12 o'clock. That's very suitable for a pilot style watch, a Flieger style watch. Finishing off the dial, we have this handset, which is a Flieger style blued handset, very reminiscent of a Stoa. Very nice design to those. Yeah, as I say, very reminiscent of a Stoa handset. The second hand has a diamond type of counterbalance to it, and the finishing of the second hand is white, no surround, very legible, as I say. That's the main feature of these watches, such a legible piece to have on wrist, easy, quick, easy to read. That's exactly what pilots needed. Now I am just going to insert the loom shot just here for you. Now it's not the world's best loom, but it is a fully loomed dial, or at least fully loomed markings. The handset also loomed. That pale blue loom does start to fade. Moving on to the band that comes with this Escapement timer. It has a really nice back to it. I don't know, we're obviously not going to see the back of the band, but it stands out very well, doesn't it? That orange reverse. It is a leather band. It's very, very comfortable on wrist, actually. It fits very nicely to my wrist. We have two keepers, double stitching either side of the buckle. It is a stainless steel buckle. It has brushed finishing and a little bit of polish on the edges, on the chamfered edges there. We have stitching through the band itself with a double end on here and down here. The stitching on this band is something that's also rather suited to a Flieger style watch. Now before I get into the moan section on this one, I usually do a little wrist shot. The guys that have actually sent me this one in have also sent me a couple of Vario straps to try on it, so we can do a little bit of a strap show also while I get this wrist shot in. Here is the typea Flieger on the supplied leather strap. This one does fit well to wrist, but I do have to wear it on the tightest fitting. So if your wrists are any smaller than 6.2 inches, this probably isn't the one for you. Here is the typea Flieger on this Vario vintage Italian leather strap. That's actually really nice, that strap. It fits very nicely to wrist too. And here is the Type A on this Vario NATO strap. It is a single pass. I don't know if I'd pair this one up together just due to the size of it off wrist, but I do have tiny wrists, so that may be just a personal issue for me. So where are my moans for this watch? Well, first of all, the lug to lug is massive, so it kind of rules out for a normal wear for myself. Obviously that loom isn't exactly grade A type of standard. That's definitely somewhere that they can improve. However, with that being said, for £73 plus a little bit of tax, I think this is a really good offering from them. They have excellent finishing on the actual casing itself. It's very well built, very well put together. And if you have slightly larger wrists for myself, or you like wearing watches that have a slightly larger lug to lug, I think this one could be a good option for you. I love this crown. It's a gorgeous fit to it. It's a very aesthetically pleasing, especially for this type of style, and it kind of gives it that also vintage type of look, which is very sought after for some people. So yeah, I'm for my first encounter with Escapement Time, I'm impressed. So guys, that is my first encounter with Escapement Time. It's actually quite a pleasant one. I wore this for a couple of days on wrist, and yeah, it was a very nice wear, even though it does have that larger lug to lug size. Also, obviously fits a lot of different strap options, which is also nice to see. If you were interested in picking this one up, or the Type B design that they have, I have my affiliate link in the description. Please do use that. It helps the channel a lot, and I am very grateful for that. Thank you to Escapement Time for supplying this watch. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.